I'd say the big challenges have obviously been kind of geopolitical. The fallout from the war in Ukraine has led to significant inflation across the world, and Africa hasn't been spared from the inflation pressures. Similarly, we've seen investors, because of the uncertainty in the world, looking to reduce their risks, and Africa as an emerging market has fallen prey to that, with foreign or developed market investors pulling their money and repatriating it to what they see as safer markets. So a big, let's call it risk off in the global markets, and that's led to significant liquidity challenges on the continent. However, notwithstanding the macro challenges, which include fiscal pressures as well on governments, I think the opportunity set remains, especially in the sector we play in, which is infrastructure. Because we are sort of fulfilling a requirement where there's a shortfall, we're actually less prone to kind of medium-term and short-term economic cycles. There's a kind of a bigger macro story which supersedes the cyclicality of economic cycles, and it's really fulfilling a need that's currently not catered for, and that's where our big opportunity set is. It's in power, it's in data, it's in urbanization and providing services to urban communities. What I'll do is maybe just hone in on our asset classes. So obviously kind of lots of movements in the FinTech space on the continent, given that financial services hasn't necessarily permeated to all members of society. So FinTech provides an excellent opportunity, and we're seeing lots of VC players in that space. In the infrastructure sector, I think data is the really big opportunity. We're seeing data demand growing by northwards of 40% per annum. And with that, the demand for data centers, for fiber, for connectivity of all sorts is increasing in leaps and bounds. And we see a magnificent investment opportunity there. Power is always a big investment opportunity on the continent. Again, fulfilling a shortfall. In South Africa, for instance, we see a 60 gigawatt investment opportunity for the private sector from a generation perspective. There's also the opportunity to invest in transmission infrastructure, which will link the new renewable power we're putting onto the grid to end users. So massive investment opportunities, tens of billions of rands or billions of dollars in investments required in the power space. I think similarly, in terms of urbanization, we're seeing kind of transport corridors, ports, logistics, food security, etc., linked to massive population areas which continue to grow. I think there's a massive opportunity in fulfilling the requirements for those newly urbanized communities. I suppose it's an element of you need to hedge your risks. So the extent to which you can hedge your interest rate risks, either through natural hedges, where kind of increased or kind of if for instance you have a currency exposure, I think you should be looking for investments that have natural currency hedges, for instance. In the infrastructure space, I think we're luckier in the sense that we're not always consumer facing, and the clients we service, who tend to be large corporates, are better able to weather big currency movements. So I think infrastructure in particular is potentially a means of getting away from a large number of the macro risks that are currently being faced.